Hey everybody, welcome to Financial Freedom Fridays. Hope you guys had a great week. On today's session, I want to share with you guys 5 simple steps that'll help you reach your financial goals. So the first step is to identify where you are, right? And so when you think about it as kids, when you want to identify your progression, you're looking at a report card, essentially. You know, when it comes to school and you have a goal, you may have a test, and when you're trying to evaluate where you are, you turn to your report card. As adults, we have our credit report, right? So you want to look at your credit report, and I've said this on numerous occasions in my book as well as on other topics. But your credit report is going to show you guys all your history. So when you need to identify where you are, that'll give you an evaluation so that you have a benchmark. Obviously, you want to look at your expenses and your income. And then you want to look at your actual credit score. So taking all those things into consideration, it'll give you a great starting point about where you are, right? Because you have to find out first where you are in order to get to where you would like to be. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to set your goal and commit to it. You want to know exactly, now you've identified where you are, you want to set and establish where you would like to be. And you put a number out there. So for example, if you have maybe some credit card consumer debt and you looked at your credit report and you said, you know what, by the end of the quarter, or the end of 6 months, I want this number to be down to whatever that number is. Or you may say, I want to save XY dollars by the end of 6 months, or every month. But you need to set your goal, right? Because when you have something to benchmark, then that's when you can work toward that goal. And that's with anything that you're striving toward. Once you can see it, then you can then start to find out how to attain that goal, right? So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is to develop a plan and a budget. So now you've looked at your report card, which in your case is your credit report. You've set your goal, and now you have to develop that game plan as to how you're going to get there. Essentially, though, you do want to be flexible. Let's say you for example, you want to have saved an additional $100 per month. Now you may look at that. You get to the end of the month, and you're looking at what you projected, which was $100, and you may actually save $150. So you may want to revise your actual budget, right? Or maybe you didn't quite hit that budget. So you want to be flexible, but if you didn't hit that budget, don't get discouraged. See what else you can do in order to reach that goal that you've set. The 4th step is to review your process. And set a time frame. Maybe you want to look at it every 2 weeks or every month. You certainly don't want to drive yourself crazy, but maybe on a monthly basis you look at your budget, which you develop, and see how you hit that budget or hit that goal. So on a monthly basis, just like we would do in corporate finance, you're looking at what you budgeted versus your actual number. So what you actually saved, or what you actually was able to reduce your consumer debt by, but you're looking at what you established and what you actually achieved, right? And you want to do that maybe on a monthly basis. I think that's a really good benchmark. And then the 5th step is to celebrate your accomplishments. Whether you set to save $50 a month, or whether your goal was to save an additional $400 a month, or pay off $1,000 and 5 months of consumer debt. But whatever your goal was, your financial goal, it's very important to celebrate, right? Because if you don't celebrate, then you're not getting that sense of fulfillment. And then what happens with any goal, you know, whether it's a physical goal and you're trying to go to the gym, or, you know, you're trying to change your eating habits. But if you're not getting the sense of fulfillment and celebrating this, you know, pick a group of family or friends that you shared your goals with, and then take maybe one day out of that time frame and celebrate, right? Because you have to get a sense of fulfillment and know that it was all worth the sacrifices that you've made. So I hope those 5 steps will get you guys on the track of achieving your financial goals. Until next Friday, let's stay committed to being physically, spiritually, and financially fit. Happy Friday, guys.